Guys, we're now heading down Route 7 toward Gallipolis, Ohio, or Gallipolis, Ohio. It's just right across the river from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. We're also going to stop on the way and show you guys the hook to the Silver Bridge collapse, which was happening way back back in 1969, I believe. I'm not positive. I could be wrong on that year.
I know it was the 60s, but I'm not sure either.
But we will find out as we get there, because there is some plaques, some monuments and things. But we're heading tonight to take you guys down to the MothMan and see what we can get kind of footage there. So we'll see you guys a little bit later, so stay tuned. And we're coming right now to the electrical plant. This big, huge plant that's down here. I want you guys to see this. This is the big smokestacks are pretty much there. It's saying they're immense. I don't know if you can catch them at night, but we're going to try to give you guys a good view of them. But this is on the way to Gallipolis in Ohio, on Route 7. So these are the smokestacks for this. If you guys can see it, I hope so. Get around this corner here. You can see the smokestacks, they're huge. Some of them are. The one is massive. They ran a lot of people out of this town because of this big plant that they put here. So it kind of killed off this town a little bit. Here and there. People kind of always smogged out.
I think I need to clean my windows.
Yeah.
There's a good shot of the smokestack.
There you guys go. There's a good one. You got any service down through? Okay. Alright guys, we'll see you back in a few minutes. We're going to show you. Hi, I'm Corvette. And behind the camera is my friend Talon. Of course, Trusty is always coming along with us. Tonight we're taking a look over here at the Silver Bridge disaster. Now, this happened on December 15th of 1967. It was about 1 mile downstream from the historic marker. A national tragedy occurred. Now, 46 interstate travelers lost their lives when the Silver Bridge collapsed into the Ohio River during 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. And the 2,235-foot two-way vehicular bridge connected Point Pleasant. Now that's West Virginia and the Kanawha, Ohio via U.S. Route 35. West Virginia Ohio River Bridge Company built the structure in 1928 for $1.2 million. And the bridge is unique in its engineering conception. Now, it was the first of its design in America and the second in the world. Instead of woven wire cable, the bridge was suspended on heat-treated eye-bar chains. It was named the Silver Bridge because it was the first in the world to be painted with aluminum paint. In 1969, 2 years later, its replacement, the Silver Bridge Memorial, was dedicated to Gallia County Historical Society. Now, this year you guys can see the Silver Bridge collapse. This was placed here in 1992. This here is a historical landmark. Now, if you want to walk on over this way with me, you guys can see the actual I-beam for the Silver Bridge, what it was actually like. This here is the construction. And right in here is where this snapped at, you guys can see. This is a part of the old Silver Bridge. This is what the I-beams looked like. And this here is what failed, is what they say. The I-beam itself failed and left 46 people to their deaths. You come over here, you guys can also see this is a Silver Bridge I-bar. This I-bar is similar to the one that was fractured, causing the collapse of the Silver Bridge on December 5th of 1967. The National Transportation Safety Board found that the cause of the bridge collapse was the cleavage fracture in the lower limb on the eye of I-bar 330 at joint C13N of the north I-bar suspension chain in the Ohio side span. The fracture was caused by the development of a critical size flaw over the 40-year life of the structure as a result of the joint action of stress, corrosion, and corrosion fatigue. The eye-bar donated by Maxie Jarvis, restoration by Larry's Paintings and Services Incorporated. Now this here, I guess, isn't the actual eye-bar, so do forgive me for that because I forgot, but this is the eye-bar, which looks identical to the one for the Silver Bridge, which is why we wanted you to see this. So, guys, we are off now to go check out the Mothman. We're heading down to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and we're going to see what we can find. Hopefully, we might even get to see the Mothman tonight. I'm Corvette, and that's Talon. We'll see you soon.
Recording.
Okay, guys, this is the Silver Bridge Memorial 25th Anniversary Ohio Historical Marker. And this here has every single person who lost their life from Ohio, as well as in West Virginia. And there was 46 people who lost their lives in the Silver Bridge disaster on December 5th of 1967.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few people from Virginia and North Carolina.
North Carolina and Virginia as well, yes. You see those. Alright, guys, we'll see you back in a little bit. We're heading to the Mothman. Hi, we are back again, and right now I wanted to show you guys where the Silver Bridge used to actually connect in Ohio. You can see down this way right here, the stoplight, guys. That is Route 7 where it conjuncts with 35. And that right there is where you used to go to get on the bridge. Straight across, right here at the stoplight, and right on across the road. That is where the bridge used to be. It's right beside an old railroad bridge. So this is where the Silver Bridge used to actually connect that, way back when. Well, we're heading on our way over to the Mothman, to the other side of Point Pleasant. We'll see you there.
Action.
Guys, we're now heading to go across the Silver Bridge Memorial right here in Gallipolis, Ohio, as we turn down to East 35. This was the bridge constructed after the Silver Bridge collapsed in 1967. So we was wrong. It was 67, not 69. So I do apologize for not doing my homework on that. But anyway, we are heading now across the, well, getting ready to head across the Silver Bridge Memorial.
Yeah, I can actually see you.
Hey, there you go. Okay. Guys, take a look ahead of us here. You guys can see the memorial. This is a big bridge. Hopefully it doesn't collapse while we're going across it. That would suck. Feel like second bridge memorial collapse, you know, Silver Bridge collapse.
No traffic. I'd say just floor.
Yeah. But guys, we are heading on our way over to Point Pleasant, so we'll see you real soon. We just wanted to take a moment out to show you the bridge, and we'll see you there. Apologize. We are now heading down the streets where Mothman was said to have been spotted many, many, many years ago. About 40 years, no, it's about 50 years now, guys. So we're heading down right now, checking out the Mothman statue. We're just heading down this way. One way, do not enter. So
You can't go that way. You can go back to the main drag.
So we're just come on out. Guys, we are now at the Mothman. Great open.
There's the Mothman Museum right there.
Got the flashlight.
Here. You can use that one.
Nope, that's not bright enough.
The other one, you had it last. Is it still in that middle console? It might be on my floorboards.
Hi guys, we are now at the Mothman here in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Now, this big creature was the thing that was said to have been seen at the TNT Factory, which we're going to explore here in a little bit. This here is the legend of the Mothman. It says On a chilly fall night in November of 1966, two young couples drove into the TNT area north of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, when they realized they were not alone. What they saw that night has evolved into one of the great mysteries of all time. Hence, the Mothman legacy began. It has grown in a phenomenon known all over the world by millions of curious people asking questions. What really happened? What did these people see? And has it been since? It still sparks the world's curiosity, the mystery behind the Point Pleasant, West Virginia Mothman. And this here is what we're going to go look for tonight, guys. So, take a good look at him, because he might be taking a good look at us. We'll see you at the TNT Factory.
Action.
We are now right at the Silver Bridge collapse. It's a spot where the bridge actually went through this way. They went this way right here was the Silver Bridge, and then you took up over the wall back in that area through there. And that's how you got across the Silver Bridge. This here is a Silver Bridge, which is a memorial, and what they've done is they have placed several different names upon the stones, as you can see, the bricks down here, sorry. As the bricks down here, you can see several different names with each person that died from the accident having a brick there. As well, we also have the site of the Silver Bridge collapse when 46 lives were lost December 15th of 1967. Now, if you take a look over here to your left, you have a Silver Bridge collapse. It's constructed in 1928, connected Point Pleasant and Kanawha, Ohio. Now, name credited to aluminum color paint was used. First I-bar suspension bridge of its type in U.S. Rush hour collapse on 15th of December of 1967. It resulted in 31 vehicles falling into a river, killing 46 and injuring 9. A failed I-bar, joins and weld identified as the cause. Now, of course, they resulted in congressional passage of the National Bridge Inspection Standards in 1968. So they definitely took this very seriously, as there was 46 lives lost. This is the Silver Bridge collapse. Now we're on our way to the TNT Factory. We'll see you guys there.
Action.
Guys, we are now on the grounds of where the old TNT Factory used to be, which is a whole lot of places out here. And I mean, it goes on forever and ever and ever. You guys can see how dark it is out here. Let me turn the lights off for you. That's how dark it is out there to us. We can't see anything. On both sides of us is pretty much woods. So we are in the middle of nowhere at this point. But we're going to keep on the action and going to keep on seeing what we see here. So this is the place where the old Mothman used to be. We said that he was spotted here just before the Silver Bridge collapse. Now, the reason behind that, no one knows why he was here. If it was to warn, or if it was just one of those things that happens. Well, right now we're going out through here looking to see what we see. A group of people came out here just like us, and they went to the TNT Factory back in 1967, and they ended up spotting this thing. It chased them all the way out through here, and they said it speeds miraculously of over 100 miles an hour that they were driving on the main road when they got to it. This thing was said to have had over 16 feet wingspan and red eyes, of course, that makes it very distinguishable. So we're looking for a set of red eyes right now, see what we can find. But we also want to try to find one of the vacant locations where they stored TNT and things. So we'll take a look at that in a gander too. It's coming up on something, but we're coming up on the fork that we just took. We cut the camera for just a minute there. We were looking for stuff in here. So guys, we're going to keep our eyes out, see what we see, give you guys the best tour that we can. I was thinking how spooky it would be if we look up and we see a set of red eyes coming at us. Or something like that. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Hey guys, we're still going on the road at this point. No Mothman, but there sure is a lot of moths in this area, that's for sure. But I've seen quite a few of them, and we're going to take a fork in the road. We can go left or right. Let's take a quick right, see where it heads us to. The worst that can happen, we get lost. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys updated and posted. No Mothman as of yet, but we're on the hunt. We're keeping a lookout. We'll see you soon. Guys, we found something very interesting out through here. This is a shooting range. It says McClintock Public Shooting Range, open sunrise to sunset. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, and this is a shooting range that we found out in the middle of nowhere at the old TNT Factory. So we're still on the hunt for Mothman, but we'll be right back. Guys, unfortunately we have not found the Mothman yet. We're back out on another road here. This is the same as the TNT place. So we're still going on, but we've actually ran into some houses, which is crazy. I think we're getting back by town now. So we're going to find the first spot we can, turn around, and head on back down the other way. We'll see just how long we've got out here, see if we can actually find anything. We were unable to find a building just yet, but that's what I'm looking for, to see if we can find a building. So we'll stay tuned, and we'll see if we can find that building for you guys. We'll be back. We're now on Super Club Road right now, guys, and this is a very big area where many people had spotted the Mothman out through this area, being the fact that it's so close to the TNT Factory. So you see all the houses out through here. It's built up over the years. Of course, it wasn't that way back in the 1960s. There wasn't very many houses out through this area, but the few houses that were was people that had sighted the Mothman and had talked a little bit about their episodes. So just wanted to show you that. This is nearly, what, 50 years later, and we're coming back out here and checking this out. So we just wanted to show you this. This is the part where, like I said, everybody out through here has heard of the Mothman or has sighted it. So we're gonna keep on going this way, see what we can come up with, guys. So stay tuned. Guys, we're coming back into Pointpleasant, West Virginia right now. We've kind of went in a complete circle trying to find ourselves out there, but we found nothing as of yet. We are going to take another swing at it, head back around. We wanted to show you, this is the power plant down here in Pointpleasant, West Virginia, and that thing is massive. It's got some huge stacks on it. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. We'll be back here shortly as we get back out to the TNT Factory. Guys, we were able to find the Mothman tonight, but of course we ended up getting our way back through Mason, West Virginia, trying to figure out where in the world we're at right now. But I think we should be close to getting up to the bridge for Pomeroy. Well, guys, unfortunately we didn't find the Mothman tonight, but we are now in Pomeroy, Ohio, as we got ourselves twisted around, lost. This is the Ohio River right behind me. And let me tell you, she is one mighty river. So, unfortunately, we didn't find the Mothman, but at least we took a journey together tonight. And I had a good time, and I hope you did too. We're going to do some more reporting on this when we get back, but until then, guys, remember, we'll be back for sure. And do me a favor, please hit that like button and that subscribe button to get more content as we come up. I'm Corvette. Until next time.
Yeah, let's get a shot.